Insta-worthy and fixes your bad photos with your best version. Like, I don't know what technology exactly goes on here, but I just know that I'm photogenic now. Download and try it out. How to not look ugly. It's called Retake AI. It's the most natural AI editing app. It makes every photo Insta-worthy and fixes your bad photos with your best version. Like, I don't know what technology exactly goes on here, but I just know that I'm photogenic now. Download and try it out.
What's up, Get Fit fam? It's your boy Allende, and today I'm gonna advocate for why I still believe that cold approach is hands down still the best way to meet and source women for dating. Now, I'm often asked, you know, where's the best place to meet women, or rather, what is the best way to meet women? And again, there's a lot of debate on this. You got people that feel like dating apps is the way to go. Most guys asking that question, I think, believe that online dating or social media is the best way to meet women. And I don't agree. I think that that's for a select demographic. I think that's for a very small minority of men or people in general. Online would be the best option, and it's really not so much that it's the best option. I think that it's um, the most convenient in some cases, and it's probably the best way to maximize when you've already established a really successful strategy, which would be in person. Trying to keep these videos as short as possible. The algorithm does not reward longer format content. So I'm going to need guys to like, I'm going to need guys to share this content. And if you're not subscribed already, obviously subscribe. But, that's the only way where I'm going to get away with longer explanations. So basically, I think one of the main reasons that cold approach is probably becoming the better option if it wasn't for a short period of time is the introduction of AI. So what's happening with AI is there's all kind of programs that's like writing scripts for you or creating responses for you, all type of nonsense that's promising better results. And even if it get it, it's gonna screw you up in the long run anyway, because if you're not learning how to talk to women in person, you're gonna get screwed once you're face to face with her anyway. So it's better to get that practice, because it's gonna come to that anyway. The best practice is always hands on, guys. And what I'm saying with dating, or using dating apps rather, and using social media, it's only going to work for the guys who already are attractive physically. It's only going to work well for the guys who already know how to talk to women, or already know what to do with them once you match, once you exchange numbers, once you actually make a date, or whatever the case may be. Only the guys who already have experience are really going to benefit from that. So if you're already, you know, getting success, then yeah, dating apps are going to be awesome, because they're going to help you to maximize on that success that you're already getting. It's like school, bro. You got to do kindergarten first before first grade, second grade, third grade, etc. You already know what it is, guys. Okay. If you haven't figured out how to get through the first couple of steps, you're going to fall and fail later on anyway. And that's what a lot of guys are giving in the feedback regardless. They're saying, oh, yeah, I matched with a girl, but she stopped responding, or oh, I asked girls out and then they flake, or oh, I actually go on the date, but then it was dry. There wasn't a lot of chemistry or whatever, or it didn't lead to nothing. Come on, guys, be realistic. So it's better that you put yourself in the most uncomfortable scenario. And yeah, I get it. It's hard to holler at women nowadays because whatever the Me Too thing is, or whatever type of harassment or inappropriate conduct, or whatever the case may be. But again, that just comes back to the guy sharpening up his skills. First of all, you obviously already have to get your aesthetics together. If you didn't do that, you shouldn't even be getting out there. So let's keep it simple, right? First thing, the visual, right? we taste food with our eyes. If you've ever heard that expression, meaning you want to try the food that like looks good. So guys, first figure out how to get the appearance thing together. Stop trying to get in the game before you got any game. It just doesn't make any sense. It's like going to the club broke. You know what I'm saying? It's like buying a car before you have a driver's license and before you learned how to drive and before you're insured. It's just stupid. Stop setting yourself up for failure. Do things in the proper steps, bro. Chronological order. And the crazy thing is, it's like dudes don't be getting butt no way. And then they be rushing. It's like, why are you rushing if you already aren't getting butt? You see what you get what I'm trying to say? Like, if you already aren't scoring any baskets, why are you in such a rush to get in the game? You need to be in the gym. You need to be in the gym practicing your jump shot. You get what I'm trying to say, dude? Like, make it make sense, right? What's the point of getting in the game and your jump shot is trash? You're not gonna score anyway. You're just gonna look stupid. So, let's go back to the drawing board. Let's sort that out first. So first thing, looks, because the eyes come first for both men and women. Don't let somebody tell you men are visual creatures. Shut up, bro. What it is that men prioritize the looks over everything. That doesn't mean that women don't care what you look like. Obviously, of course, they do. That's the advantage. You also got to remember that nobody's negotiating attraction, bro. Nobody's negotiating it. So no woman is sitting there trying to like say, well, let me, compromise here and this and that. It doesn't work that way, bro. It's instinctual. It's impulsive. So you got to have the look together first and foremost. I don't care if it takes you 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years. Get your look together first. And if you focus on things diligently, um, you're going to get progress quicker anyway. So if you just buckle down and focus on that, get the visual thing together. Next is going to be the audio. It's what we hear, right? It's almost similar to like making content. Now that I'm thinking about it, the visual, then the audio got to be sound, and then next the actual content and subject matter needs to be awesome. So get your audio together, guys. Make sure your voice is coming correct. Practice it if you need to. We live in the information age, bro. Look it up. Get on Google, YouTube, whatever platform you want to use, um, and go ahead and practice and get your voice and your vocal cords together when you're speaking to people in general, not just women. When you're speaking to people, speak with confidence. Put some bass in your voice. Say it from your chest. And then obviously you got to be saying something that sounds good. That sounds right. Get your game together. Um, that's going to take a lot of practice, right? So we'll talk about that later. How you can get practice in with speaking to women. Getting a healthy banter together, learning how to flirt, learning how to make the right and appropriate conversation. All of these things are extremely important. At the end of the day, making a connection with a woman is all about making the woman feel seen, which is obviously a lot deeper than just seeing the woman and just telling her she's beautiful. If your compliments are like, "Hey, you're really beautiful" or "You're gorgeous," they're trash. It's trash, bro. You have to figure out how to connect with her in a way where she feels unique. That's what I mean by feel seen. I don't know, silly example. Let's say a woman has natural hair. Okay, find a way to compliment her on her natural hair that's very unique, very genuine, and also very pleasing to her. That's just an example. All right, guys. Um, and then what comes next is then body language is also very important. Yours as well as recognizing hers. This is how you're gonna get onto physical touch, which also, of course, makes women feel comfortable, makes women feel safe. This isn't gonna be a short video. I can already see it. So, matter of fact, let's just nip it in the bud and keep it simple. Guys, figure out how to safely practice approaching women in real life. It's very important. When guys ask me questions like, where's a good place to meet women? No offense, but in my head, I think this is a stupid ass question. Where's not a good place to meet women? I'm just saying, bro. I mean, I've gone to the hospital to visit my grandfather and left out of there with nurses' phone numbers. You know what I mean? I've met women at funerals. I mean, it's not proud of that, but the point I'm trying to make is that I don't care if it's the grocery store, I don't care if it's the doctor's office. Women are everywhere, bro. You know what I mean? They're probably in more environments than guys, to be honest with you. So there's some environments you could pop up in, and there's actually like no competition. This is another good reason why you want to approach women in real life, because most guys aren't doing it. Right there, less competition. On social media, let's face it, if we're having this conversation, your social media is not on fleek. It's not competitive. So you're going to fail in that realm. And then the dating apps. Dating apps is like swipe, 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 swipe. Bro, you're going to lose on that too. The competition is immense. But if you're approaching women in person, you're literally competing with nobody in that moment, because it's only probably you and her, unless you're like approaching her at the club or something. And then I'm going to leave you with this. This is the inspiration for why I wanted to make this video, is that now with these AI image enhancement applications, programs, I don't know, whatever you want to call them. They're like taking the filters to a whole nother level, right? So, you know, in the beginning of the photo game, it was like, yo, she knows her angles. And then you see her in real life and she doesn't look as good as she did in the pictures, because obviously the picture is from her best side, best angle, blah, blah, blah. Then it was like Photoshop, and then it was like filters, and now it's AI. And it's like, damn, bro, these women look like completely different people when you meet them. These dating apps are de-aging women like... like Tony Stark in whatever Avengers movie, when they had to make him look young. You guys know what I'm talking about. These apps are de-aging the women. They're making them have a sparkle in their eye again. I mean, it's almost like snapping that that hymen back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna tighten this pussy up on this nigga tonight. 2 capfuls of this vinegar. Snap that pussy back. Girl, I'm looking in my cabin. I done ran out of that snapback. Come over. I'll be right over there. Snap that pussy back.
But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. The point is, muster up the courage to get started and get practicing with approaching women. If you want to email me, hit me up. I'm going to be doing consults again. I'm really good at giving guys a step-by-step on how to improve whatever it is they're trying to improve, whether it be networking, whether it be meeting women, whether it be flirting with women, whether it be taking women on better, more interesting dates, figuring out how to offer experiences that are going to be impactful on these chicks, because I know that's a struggle for guys too. What type of dates do you take these women on? Also, you want things that are that aren't too heavy on the wallet. Yeah, man, so there's a lot to talk about, but let me get the heck up out of here. I'm past the 10-minute mark. Thanks for rocking with me, guys. Don't forget to share the video, because so many guys out there, bro, it's just not in the game right now. They're on the sidelines, they're sitting on the bench, and that's no way to live life, bro. You know, let's face it, women are fun when you figure out how to enjoy them. And I want you guys to have that experience. I had a great childhood, I had a hell of a run. Granted, I was born in really good times. I think I was born in the ideal decade, and the 90s was a hell of a time, bro, to be getting at girls, and the early 2000s was also. It keeps getting more and more difficult, but that only means that you need to step up your game. And also, there are a lot of advantages that you guys have nowadays that we didn't have, mixed, of course, with a lot of disadvantages. But the whole point is, we're here to help. We're going to get over these hurdles. Nobody give up. And that's about it, bro. We out of here. Peace.
After makeup. Before makeup. 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 After makeup. Before makeup.
Shout out Authentic Alphas. Like and subscribe.
For the boys, leave a like and leave a comment on Authentic Alphas. Hit that bell. Hit that bell.